So here we go. We're going to write the equation of this line here. So we are going to be writing these in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. We do need to find the value for the m and the value for the b. We'll start by finding the value for the m, and that's going to be the slope. Okay, so slope, remember that's rise over run. In order to find rise over run, you need to find two nice points. Okay, so going from left to right here, there's a nice point here. No. There's one there because it goes through two grid lines. Keep going, and that one goes through two grid lines there. Now, this one has three nice points. We really just need two nice points. I normally like choosing the one that starts on the y-axis and then work my way to the right. Okay, so we're going to start at this one here on the left and finish at this one here. We're just counting squares. For the rise, how many squares up? For the run, how many squares to the right? So here we go, counting squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the rise. And then 1, 2, 3 to the right. That's going to be the run. And now we found the slope. Now that we found the slope, the y-intercept's actually pretty easy to do, but here we go. So the slope, remember, that's going to replace the m, so that's going to be 4 over 3. Now the y-intercept, that's where the graph crosses or intercepts the y-axis. So that's going to be this point right here, and that value is a 2. So the y-intercept, the b is a 2. So b is going to get replaced with 2. And that's all there is to it. Find the slope. Write that down in front of the x, and then after that, write down the plus or minus whatever the y-intercept is. Let's go ahead and have you try this one out on your own. Pause the video, then come on back and see how you did. We're going to write an equation of this line here. It is going to be a slope-intercept form. So remember, in order to use slope-intercept form, we do need to find the slope. It's one of the requirements there. So we're looking for nice points on this graph here. We have one right here at the 18, and then as we go to the right, there's another one right there. We can use this one down here. This would be another fairly easy one to do. Okay, so here we go. We're counting slope, rise over run. So how far down, how far to the right? Now, when we go to do this, this is a little bit trickier because the scale of the y values is not 1. Check it out. The y's go by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. They go by 3s. So we are going to count down 2 squares, but each of those squares is worth 3, okay? So we're actually going to count down 6. So this is down 3, 6. Or you can say it goes down 2 squares times 3 makes 6. Either way, it went down 6. And then after we count down, now we look at how far to the right. The x's go by 1, so this one's just 1, 2, 3 for the x's. So negative 6 over 3, because it went down 6 and right 3. This one, 3 does divide evenly into negative 6, so we do the division. If it doesn't divide evenly, then we think reduce the fraction if possible. But if the denominator 3 does divide evenly into the top number negative 6, do the division. So we know the slope is negative 2, so now we can go ahead and start writing in our answer there. So the m gets replaced with the slope, and that was a negative 2 there, so we replace that there. Next up, find the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is normally on these ones the super easier part of it. Okay, so y-intercept, that's going to replace the value for b. We look at our graph. Where does the line cross the y-axis or intersect the y-axis? That's going to be at 18. So 18 there is going to replace the b. And there we go. Y equals negative 2x plus 18.